All right, gentlemen, so we have a pretty good one here from IGN yesterday. They did get the chance to interview Tim Willits. He is the creative designer over there at Saber, and they got a lot of good questions answered here. So let's get straight into it. If you want to check out this whole thing, because I don't have every single question here, you can go over to IGN.com. So first we'll start off with one of the questions here. How exactly does each wave ramp up in difficulty in siege mode? And Tim Willits' response was more minors, major enemies, more extremist enemies, and more terminus bosses as well. Sometimes several bosses at once even. It gets very hectic. So even in the trailer we seen, I think there was at least 2 Carnifexes that we seen at one time. So that is going to be very cool and very challenging for sure. And then the next one up, are there leaderboards? Which he replies no. So that is unfortunate. I was kind of hoping there would be some sort of leaderboards. And then are there any siege mode exclusive rewards? There will be unique siege mode exclusive cosmetic rewards for players to unlock, the same way we introduce rewards for completing missions in absolute difficulty, for instance. Siege mode will also reward players with armory data, recreation points, and XP depending on their performance. So basically very, very similar to regular operations. You will get recreation points, you will get armory, and you will get XP. And just depending on your performance in siege mode, so you can just use this mode to level up your classes if you're not maxed out already. And into some of the bigger questions here, IGN asked, you've said Space Marine 2 will receive a new class. Can you provide an update on when that might arrive and tease what the class will be? Tim said there is indeed a new class in the works, but we'll need a few more weeks before we're ready to share more info, so stay tuned to our next announcements. So I'm assuming probably, I wouldn't say their next announcement, but probably their next one after that, I think we're going to hear something about the new class. So definitely stay posted for that. And then this is a good one right here. What else can players expect from Season 4? He says, in addition to 2 new DLCs for Season Pass owners coming with Siege Mode, the White Scars Chapter Pack, which we knew about, and the Blood Angels Cosmetic Pack is coming out. And then as well, Season 4 will bring a new game mode for PvP, a new chaos enemy, and a heap of small tweaks to class perks, absolute difficulty, or the ability to fight as a shieldless bulwark with the Thunderhammer. There's more to it too, but you'll have to wait a little longer. So obviously the craziest thing in there is a shieldless bulwark with the Thunderhammer, which would be pretty crazy. So I'm interested to see how that all works out. But overall, it does sound like a lot of good content. We have a new game mode for PvP. We're going to have a new chaos enemy, and then a lot of class perks are going to be tweaked and reworked as well. So I did not see anything about loadouts in here, and I did not see anything about or a new weapon. I think there was supposed to be a new weapon with Season 4, but I could be wrong. I'll have to go back and check on that. And then I know loadouts something should be happening in Season 4, so we'll have to see if anything comes up on that front. And then we'll finish it all right here with this one, guys. As we approach the end of the Year 1 roadmap, can you say when Season 4 comes to an end, what players can expect in terms of support and new content? Can players expect future seasons, a second season pass? And Tim said, our exact plans for the future of Space Marine 2's post-launch support are still being ironed out at this time, but we're already committed to supporting it beyond a Year 1 roadmap. We've got new missions, new weapons, and a new class currently in the works, on top of which there are many more surprises we have yet to announce. We have a lot of players to be excited about for the Emperor. So awesome news on that front. There is going to be, I'm sure there is going to be another, a second season pass for anybody who wants to buy in. And then there's just going to be a ton of free content dropping well beyond Horde mode here. So very, very cool. And you know what? One of the questions I am missing in here, they did also ask if it is a new level that we will be on in Horde mode, and they said no. It is. They said yes and no. So it's not a new level. It is going to be. I'm thinking it. They were talking about at the very beginning of the game where you play Titus and you're with the Death Watch, the prologue. I think that is where a lot of the first waves of Horde mode are going to take place. And then I don't know if I even said it in here, but the waves are going to switch off wave. It's not going to be like wave by wave, but the Chaos and Tyranid enemies are going to be separated by waves. So you will not be fighting Tyranids and Chaoses at the same time on the same waves. They'll separate from wave to wave. So I don't think I mentioned that, but that was also in that interview. And as I said, guys, at IGN, they did a pretty good job here. They asked a lot of good questions. So I would definitely go over there and check it out. There's a lot more that I didn't even post here, but I tried to grab the most important ones for you guys and just get the information to you as quickly as I can here. So I do appreciate you guys checking out this video, and I will catch you on the next one.